Welcome back to Jersey Matters. During this pandemic, when many schools have told kids to stay home, parents are left scrambling for help. There is an organization called Childcare Advocates of New Jersey that is here to help. Here's the executive director in Monmouth County, Kim Pirelli. Let's start with what Child Care Resources is exactly.
Sure, thank you. That's a good question. Child Care Resources is a child care resource and referral agency. There is an organization like ours that represents all 21 counties across the state. This work is also done nationally. And what we do is help find childcare solutions for working families. And we do that in a variety of ways. We help families, low-income working families, pay for childcare. Childcare is very expensive. We administer childcare subsidies to help them meet the cost of care. We also help families find childcare for their unique needs. Perhaps they don't have a traditional 9-to-5 job and they might need evening care. That's just one, unique need, or infant care, where a new mom might want to put her very young baby. And then we also work with the access side, the provider side. What are we helping them pay for? So we're out in the community-based programs, on-site coaching and teacher development to ensure that the system, the infrastructure has quality choices for the families that we serve.
Kim, let's talk specifically though about childcare during this pandemic, because I would imagine people are asking for your help because all of a sudden they have new childcare needs that they didn't have before because their kids were in school.
Sure. Childcare has been quite nimble. They've had to pivot and mobilize and fill the educational gaps. There have been significant investments from the federal government and state government through the Department of Human Services, Division of Family Development, but there are many fixed costs in childcare, and so because enrollment is lower, because of social distancing, that has become an issue for childcare providers, and so families are looking for our help. And we really need to take a look at these unprecedented times and, talk about the bigger issue.
Be specific here, because you're saying that they're coming to you and we have to look for new things. What exactly? What do you offer them that they wouldn't be able to find somewhere else during the pandemic?
So one part of the program that we're doing that's different is for school-age children, for families that are currently on our subsidy program. For school-age children this time of year, we might be, we might have just offered before and after care, right? For working parents. Now we're pivoting and we're writing full-time agreements to child care programs so they can provide supervision, and technology so they can access remote learning. That's one thing that's happening. The governor also implemented a program for 4 months that serves higher income families, so that might not otherwise qualify for the subsidy, but don't have childcare in their budget because normally kids would go to school. And so they can apply through the state if they make $75,000 or less for childcare while their districts are remote. So that's another issue where we're able to help them.
It would seem that childcare at this point is essential to a recovery.
You're absolutely right. There is no economic recovery without childcare. And that was sort of the point that I was alluding to before, is that, even though government has made significant investments, we need to care about this at every level. This is an employer issue. They have a workforce that they can't go to work if they don't have, if they don't have childcare. And so, employers need to care about this, financial institutions, local municipalities, county government. We're all going to have to come together, put our heads together to solve this problem.
Is that happening? Is everybody working together now, or employers slow to come to the table?
Well, we're trying to engage employers, and at the county level, I'm in Monmouth County, and I know the resource and referral agencies in their respective counties are, looking to their local government to create stakeholder meetings and identify solutions. There's lots of things employers can do, in terms of offering family-friendly policies, flexible schedules, but then also, they should have skin in the game because childcare is expensive. In Monmouth County, for example, the average cost of infant care is $13,000 a year. That's more than Rutgers tuition. And so, this isn't a mother's issue, it's a family issue, and it's an economic issue.
I would imagine there are parents right now watching this, and there are caregivers right now watching this that want to know how they can get help. Who should they be contacting? What's the answer to that question?
So in Monmouth County, they can contact Child Care Resources. We are located in Neptune. I would suggest our website, ccrnj.org. And in other counties, there is an 800 number.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you for allowing me to join you to talk about this important issue.
Kim Pirelli, Executive Director in Monmouth County of Child Care Resources of New Jersey. When we come right back, more and more children are saying, I want to be a nurse when I grow up. And why wouldn't they? Who wouldn't want to be a hero? That's next.